Yeah, I also want to make a video about another topic about my eyes, because I get a lot of attention about that. I have a very intense look sometimes, and my eyes can be very draining. I know it. That's part of the package, I guess, with me. I'm trying not to be. It's not something I do intentionally. I actually try to divert my eyes a lot. I try to avoid eye contact a lot. But how am I supposed to talk to somebody without eye contact? It's very hard. I want to tell a little bit about it because I have ADHD. Which I use medication for sometimes, and it makes my eyes very light sensitive. So I squint a little bit. So to contradict that, I drink caffeine, which I'm supposed to be careful with, but I do because I like it, and it makes my eyes like a little bit more open. And I have another diagnosis, complex PTSD, which is very triggered by what I'm going through, and I've been going through for 6 years almost now. And before that, 20 years with a crazy psychopathic neighbor, violent, abusive, and complex PTSD makes your vision very foggy. It's like seeing through fog. So when I get eye contact with somebody, I automatically try to see better, and that can be very draining because eyes are the gateway to the soul, they say. And I guess I have an old soul. I have seen a lot. I have been through a lot. I also have some powerful energies inside my body, which I'm going to talk more about later. But healer energies, which both give and can give and can take away. I don't take away meaningly. I like giving. But the combination of all this together, and also I am allergic. So when I'm home, that also makes me squint a little bit, adding to the foggy eye situation. So I do use eye drops to remedy it. And down here I also use sun oil a lot. Sun oil, sand, and the very salty sea also makes my eyes watery and foggy. And that's a nice combination of everything, isn't it? One of the bigger takeaways here is that I said the complex post-traumatic stress syndrome. In this situation, which is ongoing and have been for so long, it makes my eyes extra foggy. And on vacation, when you're supposed to get away from it, I have triggers all around me all the time, and it makes it hard. And I'm supposed to I'm trying to meet somebody, like I said, even if it's very hard with all the rumors and gossip going around. I'm trying to, and therefore I try to make eye contact, and that can be very draining. And I'm sorry for that. It's not something I mean to do. It's a combination of all the things I just mentioned. So that's if you follow my other channels, the Heyoka's path to love is long and it's full of obstacles, and the Heyoka energy is powerful, and it can take some time to meet the right person. But if I'm supposed to meet the right person sometime, I have to engage and talk to people. When I'm being sabotaged, like my stalker has for so long, and when I'm being sabotaged by people where I go, assuming I'm this bad, ugly, pedophile, drug dealer, Nazi, racist guy, when they sabotage all my interactions, I never even get to practice to interact with somebody, because that's all sabotaged by retards, isn't it? People that are not able to think for themselves. There are so many of them. But in all these, because this is like a big madness situation, in all the energy attacks, the energy stealing, the gossiping, the smearing, the lying, and the rumors that start, that never end, and the lies that pack on, and my stalkers, recruits, and everything, there are some very positive lights inside these situations, where I see people for what they are. And yeah, that's another thing I want to say about these eyes of mine, because I see, you don't have to believe this, either you believe it or you don't. Some people see things like not everybody does, and I do. I see things that not many do. If you know anything about spirituality and the whale, I see right through the whale. The whale is like a thick fog between dimensions, which separates third reality with fifth, with seventh, all these things. And I'm lucky enough to see through it. It wasn't always this way, or maybe it was, but I haven't always mastered that in the way I do now. It gives me like precognitive abilities and other cognitive abilities like many people don't have. Believe it or don't believe it, that's up to you. But this also adds to this messy thing with my crazy eyes. You can try to Google the whale spirituality and see what you find about it. Because I experience, sometimes I see the whale like trails behind people, and I see other things. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but that's part of the package with being who and what I am. And it's not for everybody. I'm not asking for it to be for everybody. I'm looking for. I'm not active. Well, both. Yes, I am actively looking for. But like again, I said, I'm not a desperate guy. I know what I like. I know what I want. And yeah, the whale is mysterious. I have not figured everything about it out, but I figured out some of it. It gives me also the ability to like see right through bullshit of narcissists and psychopaths and all the games they play, all the manipulating, all the false lies, the things they put out to distract, the things they try to set into motion to fool people. I see that very easily, amongst other things. And that's another thing about these crazy eyes of mine. So if you see, I use these yellow glasses a lot. I also use them at home. I use them when I drive, just a different darkness. And sometimes I forget to use them. They help a little bit, and they also like I have other yellow glasses at home that block these blue lights we get from all the screens, which I recommend more people use, because the blue light is draining your melatonin, so it takes away your sleep hormones. That's another thing about my my situation. The whale is very interesting. I suggest you read a little bit about it. And for those of you that are around me, I have a very powerful energy around me, my aura. Believe it or don't believe it, but that's part of the package with me, which also can be hard to manage when you are on ADHD medication and caffeine. That's why it's wise to not mix the two. But again, ADHD is it's a lack of dopamine, and ADHD medication gives you dopamine, so you feel better. And in a situation now where I have been stalked for so long, lied about, smeared, and all this loveliness, feeling good is very good. Because I also feel very bad sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, that was a little bit about my eyes, my trying to explain myself, and I guess I also can be very intrusive because I look sometimes straight into people's eyes without thinking about it, because it's in the eyes I see who you are. So yeah, that's a tricky one. The eyes are really the gateway to the soul. Eyes are important. So yeah, that was me trying to explain some things about the crazy eye situation, and the crazy Norwegian on vacation. So, so hit the like, share the video, comment, and we talk more in next time. Let's talk in the comments. Peace out. Bye.